Hi, good morning and welcome to meditation. Today is the 29th of September, and this week we are meditating on the importance of having friends in the midst of the people of God in the church of Christ. I would like to read with you a few texts that will help you to in your relationship with another person, the things that you have to get rid of so you will have a wonderful friendship with someone, or you make it grow in Christ, of course. Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 28 says, "A perverse person stirs up conflict, and a gossip separates close friends." So stay away from people who are always gossiping, because, of course, what is going to happen as gossip, we're going to destroy the trust you have in another person, because you're going to hear from a third person about the second person that you have in your life as a friend. So stay away from that sort of thing. Philippians chapter 2, verse 3, Paul says, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit or vain glory. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves." That's the magic formula. I mean, it's the Christian formula, to value others above yourselves. That's the way to grow. Paul wrote this letter because there was a division in the church of Philippi. He wrote it from his prison in Rome, exhorting those people to have in them the same vision, the same idea, the same thing that Christ himself had when he became a man. He became a slave of everyone, says Paul here, and he also died on the cross for us. It's that same sort of humility that we are going to need in order to develop good friendships. Do nothing out of selfish ambition, vain conceit, or vain glory. Isaiah says that the human glory is like the plant that grows in a very dry land, in a very dry place. It is beautiful in the morning, then when the sun comes out, it dies out. So this glory here is vain because it's a human glory, but we have it to be attached to God's glory, because God's glory is eternal. In humility, value others above yourselves. That's the way to go if we are walking with Christ, and if you wanted to have to develop our friendship with someone. Proverbs chapter 17 verse 9 says, "Whoever would foster love covers over an offense, but whoever repeats the matter separates close friends." Again, we have the word friends here. This text is quoted in the New Testament. When you foster love, you cover over an offense or sin, as the New Testament says. Love is actually the base of every friendship, and we are talking here about the love of God, as in the New Testament as well. When Romans says that the Spirit of God has poured out God's love, the love in our heart, he's talking about God's love. And here we are talking about God's love as well. It's the only love that is able to cover an offense. And that's the sort of love that you need. Interesting, because in Greek you find different words for the word love. Peter is going to use philia when he says use the word Philadelphia in his second letter, when he's talking about friendship between brothers and sisters. He's going to use both words, agape and then philia as well. Philia is the desire that you have to be a friend to someone, but the base of it all, what you need really to develop a good friendship, is to be filled with God's love. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 31 and 32 says, "Get rid of all bitterness." We're going to have here a list of things that will be produced by the flesh and not by the love of God: bitterness, rage, anger, slander, along with every form of malice. You have to get rid of those things, because those things are not going to help you to develop a good friendship. Be kind, and these are the fruit of the Spirit. Now, compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you. Again, as in Philippians chapter 2, Paul is going to say in this other letter that was actually written from the prison in Rome as well, is going to say that it is in Christ. Christ was humble, be humble. Christ forgave you, forgive as well. God bless you.